again, saw the Prime Minister on with Andrew Cannell a bit earlier today, and as you discussed with that Deloitte report that's around, that about 300,000 people are in serious trouble. There are people that are spending the best part of, I'll double check the numbers, but an awful lot more money on their home loans. In fact, an extra $14,000 on their home loans since interest rates have gone up. But guess what's happening? 10 million people are going to get a tax rise in this budget. It's going up by $1,500. 10 million people.
But it's the lowest income earners, right? It's the lowest income earners. And it's hard to argue, I think, that would contribute to inflation. Like, these are people just trying to buy their groceries.
Correct. What I'm saying is they are already giving you, they're already giving you, it was a part of the pandemic, a free pass at up to $1,500, right? The government is now going to turn around and take that back, which means an increase of up to $1,500.
I see what you're saying.
No one is talking about this because, it was an election commitment and it's just really ending of a giveaway. No. If I have $1,500 and I don't have it after because of a decision of the government, that's a tax increase during cost of living.
And Labor ran that line on several things under the coalition government. When Malcolm Turnbull had that, power.
You don't think Albo, Chalmers and the rest of them would have lost their brain if Morrison had been re-elected and implemented this policy, which both of them took to the last election? It is an outrageous idea when the economy is where it is, when people are where they are, that they are going to make cost of living $1,500 worse and bugger them with all of their talk about, a little bit of cost of living relief in the budget. Unless it's $1,501, they're ripping you off.
Yeah. No, look, I think on the budget, it is going to be a very difficult balance for Labor because they want to be helping the low-income earners. They don't want to be contributing to the inflation problem. We're going to be keeping a close eye on whether they're actually bringing down spending because their October budget, there was a net spending growth.
I'll give you the tip, they won't.
They won't.
It's going to be difficult.
They're going to increase revenue. The way they'll do it is they're going to fiddle around with the commodities prices. They always underquote them at the budget so that there's an over-delivery at the halfway or the full-time mark. They'll do things like this, which are a few $1 billion here or there. They'll muck around and pretend they're going to catch everyone who's ever smoked an illegal cigarette, and that'll end up getting an extra $15 billion in revenue. They won't do a thing.
They'll get that just from you alone, Paul Murray.
All I can say is I want to thank you, No.